Hello fellow cockers and welcome to the channel where we're going to take a light-hearted look at all things Contest of Champions. On today's menu, Carnage! In the comic book world, Carnage is part of the whole Spider-Man franchise. He becomes Carnage when a guy named Cletus Cassidy has a run-in with the Venom symbiote while in prison. Since Cassidy is already behind bars for being a murderous psychopath, this little combo makes him nuttier than a squirrel turd and about as crazy as Lindsay Lohan. But what about in the game? Kabam have stuck very much true to his original heritage and flavour for the character, giving him the ability to stack different buffs after landing a special. But you're about to see a few problems with this. For a champion who is built around offensive damage, it takes an awfully long time to get to his max power, and even when he does, he still couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. And to save everyone the urge of stabbing yourself in the eye with a rusty screwdriver watching this gameplay, I'm going to speed it up for you. You can see here it's taken me just over 100 hits to get him to 5 permanent buffs. He's going to crit for 836 on a medium attack and 447 on a light, but of course this will change depending on the particular buffs that you've decided to build up. As a comparison, here's a 3-star rank 1 level 10 Star-Lord, who is considered the best champion in the game for long fights. After getting to a similar combo of hits as Carnage, let's compare the damage. His medium is going to crit for around about 948 and his light's going to do about 616 at the same stage of the fight. And when you consider I was using a max 3-star Carnage, it's pretty clear that he just isn't going to be that damage machine everyone was hoping for. So what about bleed damage? Here, I've just hit a special 3 which will trigger a bleed that lasts for about 20 seconds. It's going to tick for around 37 points of damage. While the bleed's up, I've got a really good chance that every time I crit, I'm going to add an extra stack of bleed that does about 36 points of damage. But it only lasts for half a second, even with deep wounds max like I have here, it's still pretty underwhelming. If we use another quick comparison, here's a rank 1 level 10 Gwenpool, who I think is one of the better bleed champs in the game. You can see it really wasn't very difficult to quickly reach 4 stacks of bleed that tick for around 16 points of damage, and she's only a rank 1. And I know what you're thinking, all this testing's been done with a measly little 3-star, but just like Tiger Woods doesn't need a golf course to play 18 holes, I don't need a rank 4 5-star to tell you that Carnage is a big bag of wank. And this really is a shame. Carnage is no doubt a cult favourite and one of the most anticipated characters of 2017. The hype train had well and truly left the station and there wasn't a spare seat on it. Not only was I on that hype train, I stormed right down the front, slapped the driver in the face and said, "Move over son, I'm driving." I committed the ultimate crime and decided to open a 5-star feature crystal on day 1. But I was shown mercy and pulled this saucy minx instead. The last time I was this confused after a good pull, I was 14 years old.
Good one. Yep, that's a good one.
Well, that's all from me, so let me know what you think of Carnage in the comment section below. And if you liked the video, give it a good old-fashioned thumbs up. If you didn't, share it with someone you hate. Why should you suffer alone?